Hey guys, welcome to Victory Flame, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do some DOM manipulation with just a single div on our HTML page. I have not added this div on my own as it comes with the JavaScript template provided by the online editor I'm currently using, codesandbox.io. Let's start by going into our index.js. You can ignore the import./styles.css, we won't be using it in this tutorial, and print out our div element in the console. We do this using document.getElementById, which gets a specific element by its ID as we've previously seen in our element that has an ID of app. So now you'll see on our bottom right, our div element has been printed into the console. Now let's add some text inside our div. Let's put our div element into a variable and set element.innerHTML to hello world. Now let's add some styling without using any CSS files. We can do that using element.setAttribute, with the first param being the style attribute and the value being a string with our style. Let's add some border styling to our div. Let's create a child element using document.createElement, and let's make this child element a div. Now let's call element.appendChild to insert our child element inside our parent element, and let's add some styles to our child's style attribute to illustrate that our child div is inside our parent div. We can use a for loop to add multiple children in our parent div. Next, what we want to do is add a sibling, which will be a div that's directly above our parent div. So let's create a div we'll call older sibling. Add some text inside it using inner HTML, and call element.insertAdjacentElement with the first parameter being before begin, which means that whatever we insert must be inserted before our parent div, and the second param being the element we want to insert. Now let's add another sibling, except we're going to add it to the bottom of our parent div and call it the younger sibling. And instead of using before begin, let's use after end, indicating that our younger sibling div will be inserted after our parent div. Now let's update the ID of our parent div. It has an older and younger sibling, so let's give it an ID of middle sibling. So now our original div's ID is no longer app, it's now middle_sibling. Let's get our original parent/middle sibling element and change the text inside to I am a parent and the middle sibling. You'll notice that all our child elements have disappeared from our middle sibling. That's because the inner HTML value contains everything, meaning both DOM elements and our child nodes and text nodes like I am a parent string, and by changing the inner HTML value, we ended up replacing all the work we previously did with only a single text node taking its place. So what we want to do is just update a specific child node inside our middle parent div. So let's console log middleSibling.childNodes, and in the console, we'll see all the different children of our middle sibling div, with the first being our text. So I'm going to just get the first element in our middle sibling.childNodes and its node value and set that to I am a parent and middle sibling. Finally, I'm going to show you there's another way we can print out DOM elements to the console using document.getElementsByClassName. Document.getElementsByClassName is just like document.getElementById, except instead of getting an element by its ID, we are getting the element by its class name. So I'm going to give the children inside the middle sibling element a class of child using child.className. And finally, I'll console log document.getElementsByClassName, and we should get back a collection of all our child elements in the console. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.